I don't have any bloopers for this video, I just realized. How am I gonna do my intro? Hey guys!
Okay, pause. I know my blush is atrocious and my eyelashes are flying off, but please ignore that and enjoy the video. Bye!
Welcome back to my channel. Today I finally did a makeup tutorial after like 2 weeks of not doing anything. I did this look, yes, to match my shirt. Again. I got a tripod and I cleaned up my vanity area. It's like a wardrobe that I just threw my stuff in. So yeah, so the angle's kind of awkward because the tripod's kind of tall and I'm sitting on the floor, so whatever. But I had a lot of new like makeup products that I bought that I hadn't used in a tutorial yet, so I wanted to use those and demonstrate some new stuff that I do because I can't stop spending money and I always buy new stuff. But yeah, and I decided to do a voiceover for today's video just because I felt like if I started talking I wouldn't stop because I have so many new products. So I was worried that it would be like 40,000 minutes long. So, and I didn't want to edit that. So if you end up watching this video and you like it, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm kind of interesting. So this is my look. I didn't have any room to put my elbow. Yeah, I think that's it.
So I already put powder on my eyes, so I'm going to wipe that off with my big fluffy brush. And then I'm going to use Scotch tape so I can get my perfect winged eyeliner. And I'm using my Morphe 35W palette, and I'm using this brown. It's like the same brown that I use in every tutorial. Don't judge me. And then I'm using a darker shade of brown, and I'm just putting both of them in my crease. And I'm not showing this all the time, but I'm blending it. So don't forget to blend it. And then I'm using this orange in my crease. It's like orange. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know, it's orange. And then you blend it. And then I'm using my concealer. I don't know why I did that. I'm using my concealer to create a half-cut crease. I'm using my Luxie brush to make that nice and smooth, straight. And then I'm using my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm using like a pale beige. I don't know. It's almost white, I guess. And I'm just packing that on my lid to set the concealer. And then, oh, I almost dropped it. And then I'm using that yellow to go over the beige. So it's like setting the concealer, and then the yellow on top of it makes it a little bit more vibrant, I guess. And then I'm using this orange in the middle of my crease, and then like the last half of my, not the middle of my crease, middle of my eyelid, and then the last half of my eyelid, and then I'm blending them together. And then I'm using, it's like the same orange that I used in my crease, but it's just a little bit darker. And then I'm using that, it's like a maroon kind of color, and I'm using those two in my outer corner, and then I'm blending those. And I'm using my NYX matte liquid liner, as always, to get that sharp AF liner. I hate myself. And this is my look, and I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And then one of my new products is my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And then I put on my fake eyelashes. And then I'm using my Beauty For Real eyeliner in my tight line, I think it's called. And then I'm actually using my NYX liquid eyeliner to go under my lashes to make sure that it like looks like they're actually attached to my face. And this was the moment that I realized I didn't put on my primer. So I'm putting on my Shea Moisture Primer. And I'm letting that dry on my face for a second. And then I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. in the shade 1.5. And I'm just gonna slap that all over my face. And I'm using my Real Techniques beauty blender because I'm too broke to afford a real beauty blender, let's face it. And then because I actually have a lot of acne, I'm using this little eyeshadow palette that my sister got me, and I'm using those 2 shades of green to cancel out the red from my acne. And I did that before I put on my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15. Never forget it. And now I'm putting the concealer on my acne. I actually put quite a lot on top of my acne just because I feel like it covers it up better than normal. I'm probably wrong, but you know, just to be safe. And then I have to do my 3 lines for health, wealth, and happiness because college is starting and Lord knows I need it. And then one new product is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30, and I actually use that as my contour now. And then I'm using it just like normal contour, just like blending it out. I've only used it a couple times like before I made this video, so it's a little rough, but now that I'm recording it, like I've used it more, so I've gotten better at it. Now I'm using it for my nose contour. And then I gotta make sure I blend all that out so it's not super harsh. And then I'm using my NYC loose face powder to set my concealer and to highlight my nose, kinda, I guess. And then I'm actually going in with my Ruimio palette just to use it a little bit, just to make my contour look a little more blended out, because the powder just makes it look more blended than the concealer. But I'm still going to use the concealer on my jawline, which actually helps to like blend my concealer and my foundation and stuff down my neck while still like carving out my jawline. And then I'm going to wipe off my setting powder, and then I am patting my face powder from CoverGirl into my skin so that way it doesn't disturb my foundation too much. But then on my contour and stuff, I'm kind of like swirling it to try to blend out my contour more. Now I'm using my liquid blush. It's like a cheek stain from the Body Shop. And then I'm using my hibiscus blush on top of that. And this is probably the product I am most excited about. It is my new highlighter from Luxe La Rose, and the shade is Snowflake. And like, I'm barely gonna use like any powder. Like, look, I'm gonna take some of it off because it is so vibrant. Look at that. Like, if you there's like no powder on my brush, I swear. Look. Look at that. And I'm not even using like setting spray or a mixing medium or whatever. Like, this is just straight out of the container. Oh my gosh. I can't. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Look at it. And I'm using my GG lip liner in the shade Decaf. It's kind of running out. And it's just a pencil liner. And I'm using that to outline my lips. And then I'm actually going to use my lipstick in the shade Rose Velvet from Revlon, I think it is. And this is actually one of like my favorite lipsticks that's not like an actual liquid lipstick. And then I'm using my NYX matte finish spray to set my face.
So this is my completed look. I took off my headband and did my hair a little bit. Like I said earlier, if you liked this video, like it, you know, physically. And if you didn't like this video, sorry, I don't care. Thanks for watching.